sounds insane when you're like, yeah, my auto insurance is just $40,000 to $50,000 a year. What? Every mistake happens for a reason, and I think that you learn from them, and it's good that they happened. Taking in the success, it's what is the next step? That's always been my mindset. Like, cool, we've done it. What can I keep doing to drive growth? That started the charitable mission. That's what spurred the idea to donate everything that we make, my wife and I personally.
If you're going to give something with an expectation, at least know in your mind, like, hey, I need to prepare for the worst case scenario.
Before dropshipping really existed at scale, I figured that out really quickly with wheels. And I was one of the pioneers, I guess, so to speak, in dropshipping automotive parts.
Having come from nothing of growing up, you didn't have any money, being on welfare, to now you're on the complete opposite side of the spectrum of you have plenty of it, can do whatever you want to. How do you find that balance of having your kids grow up?
That's tough.
Do you think the Hamilton collection will ever end?
I mean...
All right, welcome to the Cold Tub Talks. Today we've got Steve Hamilton, owner of the Hamilton Hypercar collection and serial entrepreneur. We'll just leave it at that, serial entrepreneur. We'll keep it light. He's only generated over, what, $1 billion?
He's trying not to move right now. That's what I'm generating.
He looks like he's meditating over there. His eyes were closed and he was in his own world.
You know what we're going to kick it off with? It was just your birthday.
Yes, just did celebrate a birthday. Yes, sir.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday. 44, right?
42. Oh, bro, come on.
42?
You never guess. If you're unsure, you just go like 38. You never
you don't even
older.
look 42.
He's really
Well, no.
Either way.
You just called me 44, so I've called out your lie.
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be with my boy. I thought you were 44, too.
All right, well, that's okay. That's all right.
Hey, you look good, though.
I'll go straight to the plastic surgeon after this.
Oh, no. I'd go the stem cell route, a little healthier.
There you go. And more cold plunges. We're actually building a spa in our home that will have cold plunge, sauna, steam room, like a shower that does hot and cold, and then a hot tub. It's going to be pretty cool.
And a red light, right?
I don't know about
Have
that.
the whole trifecta
I don't know
in
about
there.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of baby oil, though.
Will your wife use it all, too, you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, her and I are just equally excited about it.
What do you think he said baby oil for, Tyler?
I guess I missed that part. So of all things you did on your birthday, or that you could do, you bought a freaking car.
It was like the best birthday ever. I mean, I love spending the birthday actually just like picking what I want to do during the day, like winging it, which is usually just me with my wife and my kids, like going to restaurants and just figuring it out. But that one, I was in Monterey for Car Week, and we knew we were going to bid on this Apollo, and I ended up winning it. I spent more than I wanted to, and Tommy was in my ear, and he's a bad influence, but like, I think I'll still, even if I want to sell this vehicle, which I hope I never do, I think I'll still make $1 million at least. So it's a good buy.
Wow. Okay.
It's a 1 of 10, right? There's only 10 ever made.
Exactly. And there's only like 4, maybe 5 in the US. So this is the most rare car that I have.
Oh, wow.
And it is also the coolest car I've ever seen in my life. I saw it 2 years ago at Car Week, and I'm like, this is the coolest car I've ever seen. Okay. And I had no idea, this exact same one, and I had no idea I would own it 2 years later. I didn't think it was a possibility.
Well, you say it like that, I don't think Tommy's a bad influence.
No. I'm glad. I'm glad he nudged me into it, because if he wasn't there, I don't buy it. Like, it's funny, we're talking about the sequence of events where his wife is pregnant. She's due in 10 days, and that idiot still decided to go to Monterey Car Week and bitch her. And like, if anything happened, like if she said no, if she went into labor, if something happened, like Tommy's not there and I don't buy this car. So it all worked out, hopefully, for the best.
Wow.
I guess it was meant to be.
I guess so, yeah.
To add into the collection.
Yes.
I mean, if you kind of answered the question when you were standing here, it was funny. I had a thought that if you had to give away every single car besides one, which car would you keep?
The Tesla Cybertruck, which is insane. Yeah, there's 34, 35 cars, and the Cybertruck is...
No way.
Yeah, it's practical.
Well,
it's
I thought we were
quick.
going to get a cool answer, and he says that.
Yeah. It's as fast as a supercar. It is practical. It has a truck bed. Like, it fits my kids in it. It's quiet. It has autopilot. It has everything I need.
I mean, you just got to keep it
that makes
charged.
total sense.
Yeah,
keep it
exactly.
charged.
Yeah. For real.
Because it's not right now. It's here. He says
I showed up. I'm like, I'm out of battery. Do you guys have an EV charger? You do not.
Yeah, we don't have that. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, if you had to pick one of your supercars, then which one would you pick out of the fleet?
The Hennessy. Well, I mean, we're talking hypercar level. So I'd say the Hennessy Venom F5 is insane. It's raw, aggressive, looks amazing, fast. I love that car.
Yeah, when I saw your video on that, I'm like, oh man, that car's so cool. I think it's badass.
It is. Yeah, it's so fun. I love it.
How you feeling over there?
It's supposed to be getting easier, but and I'm trying to stay perfectly still, but it feels like it's getting harder.
Oh, you should give us a temperature read. What do we got?
Oh, is this where you tricked me and said it's...
No.
Bro, you just had me move so
Gotcha.
much. Bad idea.
He's got ice on his arm right there. That's how you know it's cold.
How do you even read this, bro? Oh, I see.
It's a blue
It's like
line.
49.
Oh,
That's
49.
tolerable.
That's perfect. That's
I thought it'd be
perfect.
worse than that.
You know, that's
Yeah.
the key in the cold tub to not feel it. You just stay still.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then
Body
you just
creates
had me move.
a little warmth around you.
First you call me 44, then you set me up for failure
No, that's
in
not
the,
what we're
in the
doing.
cold plunge.
All right. So with your supercars and everything, your son's 16 now.
Yeah.
He can drive.
Yeah.
Does he get to drive the supercars? Does
Yeah.
his friend get to enjoy them with them? Like, what's his situation
So
there?
when he was 15 and he was on his permit, he had to get like certain grades. He had to have 2 A's and then all B's if he wanted to drive a supercar. He had to have 4 A's and B's if he wanted to drive a hypercar. So that
Okay.
really helped motivate him to keep doing well. And he teetered in between being able to drive hypercar and supercar during the school year.
Whoa.
And I stuck to it unless I absolutely needed him to drive. Like there was 2 times where he had to drive solo, and that's all I'm going to say about that because he was 15. But now he's a really good driver. Like he is actually a very good, attentive driver, and he like drives the speed limit unless he's behind me. And he's been kind of driving what he wants as long as it makes sense for the day.
Well, that's
really
cool
cool.
then. Does he get to enjoy it with his friends? Like, do you let his friends take him out
Didn't
or
answer that part of
no?
the question. Yeah, like he asked if he can take his friend out in the Revuelto, and I'm like, that's fine. I have to be a little more careful about that. Like time limits. He's on Life 360, so I can monitor his speed. And we just randomly looked at his Life 360 for the last like 3 days of driving, and like he didn't speed once. He didn't pick up his phone once. I'm like, I'm shocked at this. So
That's cool.
How does
Yes.
it monitor phone usage?
somehow it's the app is connected to his phone, so somehow it knows if he picks it up and does it while he's moving.
Or if it's got like a sensor or something in it, if it's moving while you're driving, it kind of knows like, hey, you're picking your phone up while you're driving.
And there was one drive, it was Monday, and it was several speed and phone, and then I realized that was me driving on the way home from the airport, and he was the passenger. So I'm like getting ready to be like, why was bro going 85?
Oh my gosh.
It was me.
That's good.
So that was the only one that was sus.
That's
Nice.
funny.
Yes.
There's his keyword, sus.
Yeah.
He's got all his slang from having young kids.
I have to
Yeah.
be careful for that. There's some words that make sense because I know pretty much all of the words, and I have to find a way to stay relevant with my age group, but also stay relevant with that age, and that goes for YouTube as well. It's the battle.
Yeah, well, he's got it down. We've got our favorite sus abbreviation coming later. Stay tuned.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is your son's like? What's his first legal car? Does he have one in his name?
He's a
that's like
Tesla
his
Model
daily-
3. I bought him
okay.
it was a lease deal that they were offering for $349 a month with zero money down. I'm like, that is a stupid good deal for a brand new, fantastic car. Model 3 was the best rated, lowest risk of injury of any car ever tested up to that point. So
Lowest risk of injury.
Yes.
Like highest
Wow.
crash test rating. Is that the same
I
thing?
guess so, yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Kind
Tesla
of, yeah.
Model 3.
Yeah. Solid car.
I'm intrigued. You ready for some more ice?
I mean,
Let's
if
go.
that's, if
Let's
that's
bring
part
in
of
the
the
ice.
spiel,
He's like, do I have a choice?
I'm shivering.
So while she's dumping that, we had a little fun adding up some
Lord.
of the collection. I've never gone on the Hamilton website, by the way. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
The site is so well done.
It's our boy Henny takes care of
Ooh,
that.
we got a shiver going. You see this?
Oh, I got a shiver going.
Now looking forward to
I
that
got a
ice, you
shiver
can tell.
going.
Right.
I'm
Just a
clenching
little
everything.
longer. We're almost there. Oh, Jolene's got a brick.
Clenching legs, clenching butt cheeks.
I say it every time, but the chest form.
There we go.
That gets the shiver going for me.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, you're gonna feel fantastic today, though.
I don't know why I just moved,
you know
but I
it.
did.
Only
I know
bad
you
thing-
are. And I just got done with leg day. Like I went from leg day to this, so that's good.
Oh, thanks, Jolene.
And leg days usually mess me up. Like a hard leg day. How so? Thanks. Every little bit counts.
Yeah.
Thanks for splashing me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The
Worst part
splash
of a-
makes it all the better.
Wait, how does leg day mess you up? What do you mean?
I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't been like usually I hit 2 leg days a week every week, like consistently. And it's been like 1 leg day this week, one last week, none the week prior. So like it's like reworking my muscles for the first time again each time
I
I'm doing
see.
this because I've been inconsistent.
Dang, 2 leg days a week. We're gonna have to do a quad off after we get out of here.
We do like upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, and then it's different things within upper body in each day. So we'll rotate what we do on the legs. But yeah, we do 2 leg days a week. I have like monster thighs, like the biggest thighs.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Honestly, we should
I like it.
challenge.
measure up our
We should
thighs
measure.
after this.
I got the bodybuilding.com tape to go around.
Wait, who's we? Like you and people at Hamilton Collection, you and your
Oh
kids?
yeah,
like,
yeah. So I hire a personal trainer, and then we have like anybody that works out of the building. My Fitment Industries team and my Hamilton Collection team get to work out for free if they want to show up 5 days a week. And one of them does. Tommy shows up when he wants.
Gonna say what's the percentage on that?
Where Tommy's like a day and a half a week on average.
So right.
Come on, Tommy,
I know, he
seriously?
needs
Day and a
to
half.
get with
So
it.
his quads aren't on your level.
No, they're not. I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
All right. So back to the cars. We had a little fun adding it up beforehand, checking the site out.
Yeah.
It says $30 million hypercar collection,
Yes.
But when you look at the cars and kind of do some vague number adding, and you look at the on order, I think it's higher. Is it closer to 40 million?
See, I thought you were going to say it's less because it's less if you take off the on order. It's less than 30. The problem is I have. Well, you also can't count the on order fully because I don't pay for those in full. I have to put deposits down. Like the Yesco, I have almost $2 million down on. That's a $3 million car. So really, with money deposits I have down, it's about $7 million in deposits total down. Plus the collection's a little over 20, so it ends up being about 30 that way.
Got it.
That's how we calculate it.
Okay.
And there's some great cars on order. I mean, the McLaren W1,
The Pagani, right?
the Pagani. One of them I'm under NDA. I don't think I can disclose it yet because they haven't made it public. And then there's like four more cars I have in order. I just can't remember them.
Okay, so going off of that, a car that hasn't been disclosed,
Yeah.
do they reach out to you before they've even released it at all and say, hey, do you want this before we talk about it?
Yeah, they told me about a month ago. They showed it to me, and then they met me at Car Week, and they offered like prior owners. I almost said it. Prior owners the opportunity to get it first.
Yeah.
And then they were going to open it up to like other people within the car community, and I don't think they've made it public yet because I haven't seen it on their Instagram or anything. So
That's
I
fine.
have to wait.
So prior owners. So
Of that vehicle, yeah.
got an idea.
Yeah.
People
I mean,
can take a guess in the comments what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Curious
Yes,
to
indeed.
know.
Good stuff. Ooh, now I'm getting the shivers.
Oh yeah.
Why does he
It
get the
feels
bigger
good,
hot
though.
tub? I feel like that one will not.
This one gets the
feel
most
like it's
ice
warmer.
though.
You're calling it a hot
All
tub?
right. Oh wait,
He
hot
gets a
tub,
bigger
cold tub.
hot tub.
My bad. My
That's
bad.
what he's wishing he was in right now.
It was the opposite of that.
He'll warm up. No.
What are we at now? 46 over there? You got the thermostat. What are we at?
He doesn't want to
Don't
move.
trick me. Why don't you check yours? I don't want to move.
We don't
I have
have
a
one.
feeling he
You
doesn't
got
want
it.
Oh, it's just for me. All right, I'm gonna do this. I don't even see the thermometer anymore, bro.
No, she's hiding.
We're
It probably honestly, if
What if it's behind his back?
the cap falls off and it sinks, so
it'll
you have
drop
to go
into my
fishing.
into my sphincter. Here it is. It's on this side.
Oh, it is still floating.
We're moving so gently, ever so gently and slowly. It's so hard to see this. Oh, there we go. Now we're at like 46, 47.
Oh yeah.
Man,
All
I'm
right.
surviving.
I geek out on the benefits. I really
This
do.
is healing.
Oh, here
This
we go.
healing.
This is a great way to cap off the cold tub session. Guess what
no.
this is, Steve?
This is
Take a guess.
Is this first leaf?
This is first leaf.
Yeah, I like it.
And
Very
the
nice.
first time I ever mixed it with a frother, I don't know if I like.
Oh, you frothed it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks like you frothed it like 5 minutes ago, though. It's unsettled a little bit.
All right. Cheers.
It was definitely 5
All
minutes
right,
ago.
let's
Cheers.
do it.
Cheers, boys.
Okay.
Good stuff.
I even got Mickey and everything.
Oh yeah. Check
love
out. What park did you get? These are all
Oh,
different.
looks like
Can you tell?
I can't move my arms really. My hand is just locking up.
Is this the same
Seriously,
as mine?
like I see Epcot. I think it's
I got
all the
Animal
parks.
Kingdom.
Studios?
Wait, it is Epcot. I'm assuming. I mean, I see the ball and then it looks like the world, so this has got to be Epcot.
Nice. I'm Animal Kingdom. What do you got, Dev?
I think Epcot.
2 Epcots? Come on, they got to be different.
I'm doubling down on my first leaf because I already took this morning, but that's okay.
That's nothing wrong with that. Super healthy.
We worked so hard to develop this because like they're greens, they're like concentrated what do they call it? Freeze-dried fruit. So they're so pungent. So we had to work so hard to develop like flavoring with them that makes them palatable. And we worked so hard, and I think that this is very palatable for what it is, and I think it tastes good.
Yeah,
We did good.
completely agreed. Yeah, when you micronize those greens, it's pretty hard to get it to taste.
The V1 tasted like dirt, like soil water. This tastes infinitely better
Absolutely.
than it did.
You know, we were gonna fill the cold tubs up with this.
That would have been hilarious.
That was
Expensive.
the best.
Expensive.
We would have bathed in it. You know,
Man, down the hatch. All right, he's done.
Yeah, I slept nice.
second one of the day already.
know,
He's
right?
I know
sucking
that
them
too.
down.
I'm going to take mine to the couch. I'm sipping.
Oh yeah.
All right, we ready to transition, boys?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to the Pod Company, our sponsor for the Cold Tub Talks podcast. I'm sitting in their Ice Pod Pro. These are the best in-class pods. If you don't have one, you should get one for yourself. And if you haven't seen the Cold Tub Talks podcast, you can head over to YouTube, the InstaShred page, and check it out for yourself.
Welcome back to the Cold Tub Talks. I'm already laughing because we got to kick this off with a bang. What are we doing, Devin?
All right. Well, we know you got your key terms, your favorite things you like
boy.
saying.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So we went above and beyond and got you a sick gift that we're all about to change wardrobes together. Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's pull it up. Freshly custom made.
I'll pull it out.
Let me find Steve's
pull
real
it.
quick. Are you ready for this? But it's
Yeah.
gonna be part of the brand right here. I can feel it.
The baby girl logo, nice. Very nice.
Oh,
Didn't you have
man.
to ask me what that meant?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure.
You referenced it so many times with Steve. I couldn't figure it out. You know what's crazy is in the world of AI and Google couldn't even tell me.
All right, so that one's yours.
I think the
fair.
best answer is, and I extensively looked for like 5 minutes. The best answer I came up with was better be going.
Better be going. That was off.
All right, here's
Better be
Tyler
going.
Nice.
Here's your baby girl.
Here's your BBGs.
Amazing.
So there's yours.
Oh, thank you.
These do look good though. I mean, I could see him be a part of. I could see it being a number one seller.
Okay, he's
I like it.
the original BBG.
Maybe we'll have to release one of these on the Hamilton collection. Yeah.
He's gonna go home. So I should be like, what the hell is that?
Oh, she knows what baby girl is.
She'd always laugh at me. Well, there was a couple times where we're going back and forth, and I'm like, "What is this BBG?" And she's like, "Tyler, he's messing with you." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't know what it means."
He showed me some of the messages where it's like the gifts that you send on there, the pictures and stuff. I just start laughing. I'm like, these are hilarious. I'm like, they're so random, but they're funny.
We just mess with everyone. That's what we do.
Yeah. All right, now that we got our shirts on, let's move on from cars. So you part of your story of what we've read from welfare, you worked at McDonald's, right, to starting your companies. What allowed you to break the mold to really transition into the person that you are?
I think it was just recognizing that like we were stuck in this rut with my parents. My mom worked on and off and was a cleaning lady. My dad was a maintenance man. And, I think they tried to work hard, but like neither of those jobs were providing a living. You mentioned we were on welfare. Like I couldn't do field trips. I couldn't do a lot of stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in this rut myself. So always had the entrepreneurial spirit. Back when I was 13, I opened like a bike shop. When I was 14, as you mentioned, I worked at McDonald's. And so I always wanted to earn money, figured out a way to be my own boss. And I think all of the young generation have that same aspiration, but it's a lot harder than you think it is. So I was always into vehicles and cars and just kind of like stumbled upon a way to, the easiest way to say it is before dropshipping really existed at scale, I figured that out really quickly with wheels. And I was one of the pioneers, I guess, so to speak, in dropshipping automotive parts. And my goal was just to add as many brands as possible and grow the business that way. So that's finding a product, finding a way to break the rut and giving it everything that I had to get out of that.
Yeah. So how did it get so big? Is it because you were one of the
first?
And, wow, he's witty.
He's got a good point.
That was fast.
That's also what she said.
Wow.
You got to stop setting them up, dude.
Nice.
I know.
Nice.
I know.
Is it because you were one of the first to the game?
Well, it didn't. It's like, I think most people think like you're going to be a billionaire overnight, and there are some rare businesses that can scale within a year and get there. But I've been doing this for 22 years now, and it didn't get big right away. I think that's what she said.
Also,
again,
what she said.
the older you get, the longer it takes.
Open up the floodgates.
Sometimes you need a little help when you're older too.
A little pillar too.
That's right.
Well, when you're 42, you mean?
Well, 42. Good job. Good job remembering it correctly this time. So, like, there was no end game for me. And it's funny because we put that on one of our walls at our old facility. It said, there is no finish line. And it like bugged people out. They were like, it was like frazzling some of my team members back then. And I'm like,
motivating.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what separates those that like understand that and have that mental drive. And then the ones that get offended are just the ones that don't have, I think, that level of persistence. You're shivering worse than I am, bro.
Dude, I know. I feel I'm trying not to draw attention to it.
You think you're the rookie with the and I think mine might have been colder.
This is him every episode we have, if you want.
I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
That's okay.
I need to put on a couple body fat percentages.
First year was, so every year we did grow really well. Like in terms of just like percentage of growth, it was always 35 to 50%, which is huge. But we're talking about $1 million to, $1.5 million to 2.2 million. It was like that kind of growth where it's not like I'm going from $1 million to 100 million overnight.
Sure.
But you fast forward to today and we're at about $400 million a year. It's like 10 different brands that we operate. And we do wheels, tires, suspension. We manufacture intakes, exhaust, other engine components. So it's taken a while, but like having that drive where it's always never being satisfied. It's never just sitting back and like taking in the success. It's what is the next step? That's always been my mindset. Like, cool, we've done it. What can I keep doing to drive growth?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a year that you remember that had like the most growth? We had Nick Henches on last week, who also has an Iron Gate Garage. I'm not sure if you're familiar. And he was explaining how for so long the growth was pretty marginal. And there was this one point where they just took off, skyrocketed.
Nothing like that. It was legit consistently 35 to 50, but there was 1 year, and that was 2020 when the stimulus money came in. We saw like 70% growth that year, I think, but that's because everyone was at home shopping online with an extra $5,000+ to spend. So
Ready to modify their cars.
yeah, everyone. I mean, that's what everyone wanted to do.
No judgment, but man, you get $3,000 to $5,000 extra what you're buying wheels with?
Yeah, yeah. And the problem with that is that it in 2020 and 21, people had so much money. And so this is not a purchase you make every year. Like it's a I bought a new car. I'm going to have it for 4 years.
Sure.
I'm going to buy wheels and tires and kind of ride them out for. So a lot of people got those purchases out of the way, and then stimulus money ran out. So for the first time ever, from 22 all the way up to mid 24, we had flat or some negative growth. Never had experienced that. And that was a new kind of frontier that we had to endure. And I think it was very consistent in the automotive industry. We still outpaced the automotive industry just by being flat. Everyone was hemorrhaging money. And they say only the strong survive, right? Because some people did fall off, and that helped us grow. But Q4 of last year all the way up to now, we've been seeing really good growth again. And we're back on the growth train, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
It's important.
So having a $400 million a year business, what's like the biggest mistake you've learned along the way?
I think that like the mistakes are what help you grow. And like, I wouldn't even change. Like, I know this isn't answering the question directly, and I will, but like every mistake happens for a reason. And I think that you learn from them, and it's good that they happened. Biggest mistake would just be like overscaling. Part of the reason why we were flat or negative is because we way overhired, we way overspent during 2021 because we thought that growth was going to sustain. So when you think you're going to have 70% growth for multiple more years, you hire accordingly. And so we had a situation where we were way overemployed. We had too many subscriptions to things, too many expenditures, too much inventory. And so it was kind of crisis mode for a little while, figuring that out and navigating through it. And so I would definitely do it differently. But I also learned a lot. Like I learned how to be more conservative with inventory. I learned how to be more conservative hiring. And going back to my old approach it wasn't go hire 50 people if we think we're going to grow next year. It was just be cautious, slow. I'd rather overwork a little bit and then hire after I've kind of proven out that we need people versus hiring first. So it helps, the mistake helps retrain your brain.
Yeah. And there's always a lesson, I feel like, with every mistake, like 100%. You were saying. You kind of learned, you're like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. And then let's move on and not make that same mistake.
It's true. 100%.
Are you a co-owner or are you sole owner?
Yeah, there's 5 owners, and I own just shy of 50%, and then the other 4 owners own the other half.
Got it. Nice.
Yes.
Was there ever a time while you guys were growing where you knew a decision had to be made? You were locked in, but everyone else thought you were crazy. You said, don't do it. Anything you remember?
Really?
'Cause I feel like the dreamers always have a different mindset, you know?
I think there's definitely been like conflicting opinions, but we've always had a very good marriage as an ownership group, like exceptionally good for how long we've all worked together. And these owners didn't always exist, right? It was just me for the first 10 years, and we've kind of acquired or brought companies and people along the journey through acquisitions, mergers, stuff like that. But there's definitely been some differences of opinions along the way, yeah. But we always work them out.
Huh. So what brought them in after 10 years? I'm curious. What were their strengths that you didn't have?
2012 or 13 was the first one that I acquired. That was Ryan. He owned Elite's Wheels, another eBay seller, but they had figured out like a more programmatic way of doing things. So we knew that with our discounts, all the manufacturers that we had set up, they could scale us a lot more. And then once we brought Ryan in, I gave my brother, Joel, who had been with me for 10 years at that point, some ownership in the new entity. Sean and Ben formed Custom Offsets and Fitment Industries, but we were always part of that journey once they decided to monetize it. So those 2 brands were first just like a gallery. You can go upload your vehicle, list what modifications you did. They wanted to be able to monetize it. And so we had this huge database. We had customer service, vendor relationships. We could mount, balance, ship, fulfill. So we did all that for them. They just kept marketing. And then we did all the stuff in the background from the very beginning. And so later on, we ended up just all merging together because it was this like business relationship at first. And then we're like, we're more valuable. We're better off if we're all actually under the same ownership group.
Sure.
And then I actually forgot about the first one. The first one was Mr. Wheel Deal in 2008 was a friend of mine, David. And he came up with the idea. It was kind of separate. Like it was another separate business, and we had a partnership. where he just managed that website. And then we did the same thing that we did with Custom Offsets Fitment. We did all this stuff in the background. And so they all merged together in 2019, like Custom Offsets Fitment, Ben, Sean, and David. We all merged together. It was 6 owners. We bought Sean out this year, so it's 5 now.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, long journey where you first started. Kind of fill people in where the journey actually first started, where you you were just buying wheels and kind of reselling them at first, right?
Yeah. I needed wheels for my Camaro. I bought some 16-inch wheels from the local Firestone, and then I quickly decided I wanted larger wheels because they weren't big enough. And so I started looking up 18-inch wheels, and I'm like, there's got to be a way to get these cheaper. So I went, and there was a manufacturer called American Eagle Wheel, and they had a distribution location in Elk Grove. So I'm like, I'm just going to call them. Like, why buy them from Firestone? So I called them, and they're like, yeah, we can't sell to like a person. Like, you have to sell to a shop. And I'm like, well, that's why I can't buy from these guys. So the next day I'm like, hey, this is Steve from Firestone. I just lied. And I'm like, what's my cost on that Eagle 077, an 18-inch? And I don't remember the exact price, but they're like $90. And I'm like, well, that's actually crazy because I'm seeing these sell on eBay for, let's see, 90 times 4 is 360 for a set. I was seeing them on eBay for like 550, and I'm like, there's some, and I see that the seller is selling them. I'm like, this is kind of crazy. Like that's when I had the light bulb moment, and it was less about like me trying to nickel and dime, which I still do to this day. Like I'll go and shop like a new car at like 7 different dealers. It's just the way that my mind is, and so yeah. And so that mindset, it was like, that was the goal, was to get the cheapest set of 18-inch, and it actually birthed the whole idea. And so showed up the next day at the manufacturer. All I had was a business card because I was like installing radios on the side. And they signed me up on just a business card. They're probably the only manufacturer or distributor that would have signed up on a business card. Everyone else wants like a tax resale number, a business license, stuff like that. I just found the right place at the right time. And then I started listing on eBay right away and selling right away. And then a week into it, after I sold, 6, 7 sets, they're like, okay, we need that business license now. We need that because like you're not floating under the radar. Yeah. And I had already proven out the concept. So I'm like, of course, I'm going to go find a way and figure out how to get the business license, because that was 19. Like I didn't know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And I went and figured it all out and figured a whole bunch of stuff else out along the journey.
Wow. I don't know why, but I want to call him BBG.
Yeah, I was the OG BBG, the ultimate BBG boss.
If that wouldn't have worked out, what the heck do you think you'd be doing in life right now?
I mean, that's tough. I was always trying to get like a sales position. I think that's what I was like positioning myself in college for. And so I don't even know, like hopefully some good paying sales job. Like later on, I realized like finance, I think would have been my best path, but I hadn't like known anybody in that world. I hadn't known what that meant when I was 19. But like I told my son Logan, I'm like, you've got a great brain. Like I think finance is a good paying. Like it's certainly not all about pay. I think pay should be a small aspect of your decision path when you pick your career. Like ultimately, I just want my kids to be happy.
Yeah.
And if that means like my daughter wants to be a beautician, and I'm like, if that's going to make you happy, like go for it. That's great. But you do have to consider the financial aspect, because, I think having money provides a certain level of comfort, and having a certain level of comfort provides happiness. So that's kind of where the finance thing ties in, where I think it's actually fun. Like you can be in business banking, a VP of a bank. You get to learn how money works, how you can grow your own personal wealth while helping service other people, and it pays you well.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
Quick heads up, Cold Tub Talks isn't just this podcast. We offer bespoke online coaching for busy men who want to improve their appearance, performance, and health. Just click the link in the description below and head to instashred.com to book your free call.
Having 2 kids myself, you realize money's not the answer to everything.
No.
You can help some things. It's nice to have.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is the most important thing as a parent or anyone watching, teaching your kids? Having come from nothing of growing up, you didn't have any money, being on welfare, to now you're on the complete opposite side of the spectrum of you have plenty of it, can do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
How do you find that balance of having your kids grow up?
It's really tough, because like I feel guilty, even like I was working like 30 hours, well beyond what the legal limit was at 14, 15, 16. You're only allowed to work 3-hour days, and it was like 3 or 4 days a week at that time. It's probably still the same.
3-hour days.
It was like stupid. You could work like 3 to 7 or 4 to 7. I don't know.
Child labor laws or whatever it's called. Yeah.
And I think it was 15 hours a week. I don't know exactly what I was working like 30, 40 hour weeks when I was that young, and they didn't enforce that stuff. And so like, but I feel guilty. Like I want my son to focus on his studies. I want them to be able to do sports if they want to do it, which they've tried. Sports didn't really work out for them. And so now my wife encouraged them to go to the gym and do Muay Thai. So like I just want them to be doing something, but like I feel a certain sense of, and doing something I think gives them a level of responsibility, right? Like they have to be there, they have to be on time, they have to work. But like going and working 20 hours a week, I think there's something to be taught there. And I think it's good for the summer. I struggle with having them do that during the school year because I do want them to focus on their studying and that took away from my ability to hang out with people. Like it takes a lot out of you by doing that.
Sure.
So like it's hard to find that balance. It's hard to teach them modesty. And I do think my kids are modest, but like they've kind of, I don't want to say they've always gotten what they want because that's definitely not the case. But like I get free Bugatti scooters from this company. Like we get a lot of stuff through the channel in the automotive stuff. So they've got a lot of cool things, a lot of which I just got. And it's hard. It's hard, but we try our best to navigate that. I don't know if that answers it right.
No, I mean,
I'd say so. Yeah,
it's totally understandable of where you're coming from.
Sure.
Good question, though, because it's an unrelatable scenario for many.
Sure.
I think a lot of people look at like, okay, in that position to raise your kids, how do you not turn them into spoiled brats?
It's true. Yes.
Yeah.
I did tell them if they ever get a motorcycle, they're out of the inheritance because like I know the way that I drive. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Like support motorcycle riders. If that's what you want to do, cool. But like my wife met her when I was 16, she was 15. She's like, you just can't get a motorcycle. She knows the way I drive. And like at the time, I'm like, it'd be cool to get one. But I'm like, I'm glad and thankful that she didn't because I'd probably be dead. If I had a motorcycle.
Well, you know what the best alternative is?
A Ruckus.
Team Ruckus.
Team Ruckus, yeah. I saw that in the garage.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, we rolled deep yesterday with like 12, 13 Ruckuses.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
That's
we
savage.
look
That's awesome.
ridiculous.
That's funny.
Around what area? I feel like it's such a city thing.
We all meet like at my house usually, and then we go like we drive the side roads to some German place called Schnitzelplatz. We went through Wheaton, Glen Ellen,
Too
Lombard.
fun. I love it. Do you have a motor swap? You don't have the 49s in them?
No, I just have the same base.
Oh,
49
really?
cc. Mine's like
No
a junkie.
way.
I have probably one of the worst ones of the group. It's just
Same.
a base
Everyone
old-
always says throw something new in it, but I'm like, I don't know.
They look kind of ridiculous once they get overmodded. Like I just like it the
You
way
can
it
slam
is.
them down to the
Stretching 'em and
ground
stuff?
and
No.
stretch them.
Yours is
Yes.
like original.
It
It's
does
just
have a
Honda
really
Ruckus.
cheap. Yeah, it has like a cheap exhaust pipe on it from whoever had it before me.
Oh, okay.
I bought it for $1,000 used, but it's like exactly the way I like. Sometimes I
Yeah.
like stuff just old in the way they were intended to be.
Sure.
It's his bargain brain, you know. He should shop
true.
7
Yeah,
different
yeah.
people on Marketplace first,
True.
and he's like, that one.
I love it. Right.
It's true.
Right. Okay, so kind of going off of that, of all the things you could be doing right now, or could not be doing, you could be doing a whole lot of nothing, right? Just chilling.
Yeah.
You went this route.
Yeah.
I'm really fascinated to hear what made you go down the route of microgreens versus all the things you could do.
Yep. So I had a friend from high school and just a friend in general, Vitali, and his dad started up a company called Urban Micro Gardens. So it grew microgreens and they serviced a bunch of local restaurants. And like, I love dining, eating out. Dining and traveling are my two favorite things to do in the world. And dining might even exceed traveling. So I loved that they grew this beautiful product. Like they were meticulous about it. It looked better than any microgreens I've seen in stores on shelves. And their goal was to create like a supplement out of it. And microgreens have 30 to 40 times the amount of vitamins and nutrients, some of them do, than freeze-dried fruit, which other companies use. And so they're like, well, we can just develop this and they can take a little bit less of it and have a lot more vitamins and nutrients. And we grow it right here. And so I think most of the guys, maybe even nearly all of them, aren't like growing their own product, harvesting it and turning it into a supplement.
No.
So, and this stuff's expensive to produce too. And we're still priced around AG1. So I got to assume my cost basis is way higher to do this, but I invested in them because they had this goal to do this. And I knew that they were good guys. And so they have done a lot of the legwork. I've helped a little bit with some marketing ideas and some business stuff, but like and taste testing. I was there.
Oh, yeah.
They really liked it because I'm so picky about the way something tastes. And I'm like, V1, I told you off camera, I'm like, it tasted like dirt and this tastes good. So like
It does.
That was something that I brought where just my meticulous, like, no, like guys, I get you want it to be earthy, but like this is hard to consume. We had to get to a point where it was yummy, but it still has all the microgreens that you want. So so this is more of a passive. This is more of a passive thing that it was passionate. It's the only thing I have invested in. I've been moving the opposite direction. I've been selling off 30, 40 properties that I had. I sold my pet supplies business, my Arby's, is gone. I've been trying to simplify life, and this
Yeah.
is the only project I've taken on in the last like 4 or 5 years.
Freaking love that. Right up our alley,
Yeah.
Dave.
Was that
Health
just
and
because
fitness.
you were just involved in too many things that was just taking up too much of your time?
Yeah, like I look back at all that stuff I managed. I'm like, I don't understand. Like I barely managed today. I'm like, I don't know how I did that, but yeah, it was just there's too much on my plate. I have a good core business with all the wheel and tire and automotive stuff that I do. Like I'm just gonna continue to focus on that, and I've acquired enough wealth where I don't need that stuff. And I mean that to sound like as non-pompous as like possible. It wasn't worth the stress of having all that stuff when I could live semi-comfortably
Yeah.
as I
Yeah.
am for the rest of my life, I guess. I
Heck
don't know.
yeah.
I'm
Hard
sure
to
with
say.
that, the Hamilton car collection, your kids growing up, all the other things, it's like, okay, I don't need to be spending all this time doing these other things
Yeah.
when these are what I really care about.
Yeah, I sold off all my stuff that was making money, and I bought cars that lose me money. I traded an appreciating asset for depreciating
Yeah,
assets.
but life is about living.
There's something. It's like someone came up to me and they're like, "Why aren't you like?" They didn't understand why I wasn't buying these cars as an investment. Like, why are you not buying these to make money? And I'm like, this is someone that doesn't understand the happiness element in an investment. Like, there has to be. You can do financial investments, and that's fine. You can buy properties, and there doesn't need to be a happiness element. But like, when it's something you're passionate about or love, like a home or a car or whatever it might be, a cold tub, like maybe that's not gonna. That's almost certainly you're gonna sell those and you'll lose money on them. But like, how much happiness, how much health benefit, what else did they give you along the way? And that's an important part of the decision making process.
I mean, who can buy a Bugatti and throw beanbags at it with Whistling Diesel, you know?
Yes.
Who can just
Exactly.
devalue
You
their
did
car
that?
right on camera?
All we do is
Beanbags?
devalue those things.
Who can jump cars
Yeah.
with David Dobrik and just have
That's
a
true.
good time? Like,
All right.
Yes, we've done it all.
yeah. You watch who can drive them in the wintertime just doing donuts. I mean, most people are never going to drive the cars and just have them sit around.
No, and we have thousands and thousands of miles on all these hypercars, and we share them with the community. I share them with my friends. We all try to drive them and hoon them as often as possible.
Yeah. And you can rent them. I mean, you can rent them too. You rent them out and they go towards a good cause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife and I personally donate actually beyond the profit because the channel doesn't make a lot of profit. We donate most of the revenue, the top line revenue that we generate from the channel. So
Nice.
yeah.
So we were just talking about giving back. What's like in your rotation of charities? I feel like you guys have, right? Is there a specific charity that just cracked you open emotionally? Like, man, this is one we've got to support, and why?
Let me think through that. That's a
Yeah.
good question. Anything with like kids and cancers is like that. I mean, those are really tough. I have to. So there's one charity that actually started the charitable aspect. It's called A Pint for Kim. My wife's cousin Kim passed away of cancer, and she had to get a ton of blood donated to keep her alive throughout it. So what we do is we support them with our cars, and we do car shows to help people get out and donate blood. And they do a great job on their own, even without us. But we help bring a bunch of people in, and they've broken state records for Illinois every year for the last like 4 or 5 years in a row for amount of blood donated on site.
Nice.
And these are people that Versity is the place that comes and draws blood, and they're like they're relentless at getting people at following up with people and getting them back in to donate. So these people that are one-time donating are actually a lot of these people are becoming recurring donors. So
I love that.
That's a real good charity. I'm trying to think. We do have a rotation of some, but I don't know why. I wish I could come up with. Oh, there's a Giving Heart. This is one of our old neighbors, and it's for like kids' heart condition and issues. It's way underfunded compared to adult research, and so they are using the money to try to help support research on like congenital heart conditions that kids have.
Okay.
And so that's been one that we've donated to a few times, but we keep a couple each year and then we try to rotate it. And locals, I'm always real big on local stuff. We've done global or stuff that's far away, but I'm really passionate about local community, the school district, stuff like that.
Love it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It made me think of, what was the story with your wife as to why you're such an advocate for the blood donations?
That was the A Pint for Kim thing, her cousin.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That's
That was all
that's
because
the-
of, wow.
It was all because of her cousin. Yeah, that started that started the charitable mission. That's what spurred the idea to donate everything that we make. My wife and I personally was that.
And
And then again, we pick a different charity each month. There's some recurring charities.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's so important. Go donate blood. I've been doing
That's
it for
true,
20
yeah.
years. I mean, every 8 weeks. I've never done one at one of your guys' events because I'm always in with Versity. Every 8 weeks, I donate
good.
religiously.
Yeah.
It's a fun experience. It's like you go in.
Fun
you
is
donate.
fun is subjective.
I love the crew that I go in and see.
It's easy.
You know,
Yeah,
I've grown a great
they're
relationship
great.
with them. I'll get them coffee every once in a while when I'm out on town because they're just good people. And
No, they're good people. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. And you don't have to even be that long. If you just do like the regular pint, you're not even there long. You can get in and out in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. They
you're
do
saving
always try to
lives.
push you on doing the other stuff. Though.
I do the
I
other
always
stuff.
do the
I'm
whole
there an
blood. Do
hour.
you? Okay.
I'm there an hour. Yeah. The double, I
Right.
think it's called, I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's called the double red, but they
I
in
think
and out.
so.
So they're drawing blood and they're sending back. They're taking platelets, I think, or something
Yeah,
like that.
platelets
So
is one of them.
So
I
I'm there.
always just do whole blood. So I don't know.
whole blood. Yeah. Whole blood's the quick one that's still extremely helpful and it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Then there's another one that I think it's plasma, and that one takes like 2 hours. And I'm like,
Yeah.
as much as I'd love to do, that's just too much time.
Yeah.
But I'll do the
Yeah.
platelets. I'll do the hour.
Yeah, they're all important. But
Yeah.
the other reason that I geek out on it now is because I look at it as it's your body's oil change. You know, we burn a lot of calories, but it's actually really good for your body to replace that blood on its own.
True. Yeah. It's
People
giving you
forget
new
about that.
cells, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You bet. Good stuff.
That's why I liked it over there. I'm
over
just
here.
like sitting there just laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good stuff right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Is there any charities that are for adults that you support? Like, are they
think
mostly
so.
all for kids?
No, there's definitely some adult stuff. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is just anybody that's going through that. We've donated to them each year. The NF, my wife has a neurological condition called neurofibromatosis. It's not life-threatening. There are bad ones, NF1, NF2. I think NF2 is the bad one. She has NF1, and it means like there's fatty tumors that grow on the ends of your nerves, and there's some other complications that have a lot of tumor growth. And so like that one is near and dear to our heart because we are supporting people that have this pretty rare condition. I think it's 1 in 6,000 or something people that have it. And so it's nice to support that and get connected with that community. There's been a lot that we've, I mean, I know it's not adult, but the Student Excellence Foundation is one of my favorite. It's our specific school district, and that money goes towards local food pantries. It goes towards like teachers that have special needs that the PTA can't cover. And then it goes towards some scholarship funding that they do. So that's one that we've donated to a few times as well.
That's good stuff.
Love giving back.
Yeah, man.
We try our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I mean, you go above and beyond every single month giving back to something that's going to make a difference in the world. So that's really cool.
We try. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Beautiful. That's the kind of, I always say it like this. That's the kind of stuff that lets you rest your head on the pillow at the end of the night knowing you're a good person.
Sure.
I feel like a lot of people miss that nowadays, you know, like
Sure.
chasing certain avenues. I'm like, man, where's your balance?
Yeah.
You know, do you feel good about yourself at the end of the day? I can't envision that, but to each their own.
Yes. I think if you have to sit there and reconcile that, like, did I do good today? Then there's probably a problem.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in today's world, people are just out for themselves, I'd say.
Yeah.
Most people are just like, what can I do for myself? How can I make more money? How can I do this or that?
Yeah.
And you forget about, hey, what can I do to help Steve? Or what can I do to help Tyler? Or,
Yeah.
you know, they could use this, so I'm going to give them that.
It's all about giving without expectation. Like that's something I really try to preach is just do good for others and expect nothing in return. The problem is when it becomes a one-sided leech relationship, right? So you don't want to give and then have them come to the well for more. That's a problem, but you can still give without expectations. And then my other big thing is always being honest and upfront. It's something I've preached to my kids, and I'm like, if you screw up, you just got to let me know. And I think they have actually done. I see other kids and I see them like lie straight face to their parents and their parents calling them out for it, but like that just doesn't happen with I'm sure it happens with them and their friends, but like we can have an honest and open relationship with them, and it's really cool. And I've always really pushed that from an early age, like always be honest.
Huge.
Always be honest.
Well, then you've got no demons holding over your head, you know? It's like if you're just honest, you have no stories to uphold.
Yeah, I mean, my son borrowed $48 from me. He wanted to use his own money to buy this Forza pack.
Okay.
And he paid me back the next day, and he gives me 50. And I'm like, I had forgotten the amount. I'm like, wasn't it only 40? And he's like, he could have just kept the 10 and said it. He's like, no, it was 48. That's why I'm giving you 50. And I'm like, I appreciate. I'm just gonna let you keep. I'm gonna let you keep that 10 anyway because you were honest about it. And like, I don't always reward him for his honesty, like. But that was just one of those examples where he could have just kept the 10. I would have never known.
Yeah,
he decided to be honest and give up his money.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's Tony Robbins, but it's if you give without expectation, you can never be disappointed.
Yeah.
And I love that.
True.
If you're gonna give something with an expectation, at least know in your mind, like, hey, I need to prepare for the worst case scenario. But if
It's
you
true.
give without expectation, you can be disappointed, right?
Very true.
It's simple but beautiful.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
And you're doing it for the wrong reason. You kind of have an expectation in mind that you're like, if I do
mean,
this
I'd
for
say
this
it's true.
person, they're going to do this for
Subjective,
me.
but-
Like,
True.
Yeah.
you're
Unless
already
you're
looking at it wrong.
Unless you're positioning something for business.
Yeah.
The rules may change a little bit there.
I
But
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Sounds like Steve's got a story or two in his mind.
that's less giving. That's more positioning.
Yeah.
There's that.
Oh, one topic, man. The one I didn't know anything about you until like 2 years ago, but I couldn't believe how much I resonated with you on. It was like cars, fitness, business, Disney. We haven't
Disney
touched on
World, yeah.
Disney yet.
Love it.
Oh my gosh! So tell us about
I got the Disney, the Mickey tattoo.
Oh yeah, right on the freaking hand.
Yeah. Went for the first time when I was 19. My wife took me there. My wife always went there every year with her family. They had a home down there. So
like as a child.
yeah, exactly.
nice.
Yeah, I didn't. We didn't even leave the state until I was like 17, and we drove to Indiana, like over the
Okay.
border once. So we drove down there. Her, me, my brother Joel, and I'm always like I have to go somewhere twice to really love it. But the first time I did actually enjoy it, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like most people think it's like a single park, but it's like 40 square miles, 4 parks, 2 water parks. It's like a huge shopping area, the boardwalk, 20 plus hotels, 200 plus restaurants. Like
It's Disney World.
It's a big city. Yeah, it's a world. And so you don't understand until you're there. And they treat you so, like the cast are just, they're happy to be there. Everybody makes your experience magical regardless of who you are. It ties to your kind of sense, sights, what you hear. It all ties to
all
childhood.
stimulated at all times.
It's core memories. Yeah. So, and I still feel that on my 250th visit there. I mean, probably more than that. Like we go 10 to 12 times a year. We bought a home down there as well. And I still feel that way. I still see new things. I still just love the way that I feel when I go down there. And there's people that harp on Disney adults, but like, I don't care. There are probably people that don't experience it.
They just don't understand. Every adult that asks Bree and I, well, isn't Disney World for kids? We just look at them like, oh, you must not know.
Yeah. You haven't experienced
You
it.
haven't done it.
That water, yeah.
So we try to be the couple that like brings people and lets them, like we do the best of trips, and we've brought so many people to Disney World to help them understand. And like I would say 95% of them become hooked. Like they're not just okay, like I get it. They're like, I want to go back. Like we've done it the right way, and we understand why it is that you guys go there. And then we recently had our vow renewal for being married 20 years.
Yeah,
and we got to
was
do that
cool
like
to watch.
en masse, where we brought 125 people there, and they got to experience 2 of the parks, the yacht club, and the Grand Floridian at the wedding pavilion. So that was our way of like trying to make 100 plus fans and followers of Disney World all at once. And I think we did it right. And I think
He's like creating his own cult.
That was so cool. That video was so cool. Plus
was
bringing all
super
the
well
super
done.
and hypercars down there. And
Yeah. It worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that was an awesome vid.
We were overwhelmed at how well Disney did. They did a fantastic job.
the Tower of Terror, the hidden rooms that were in the video you said
Oh,
to
yeah,
find
that
some of
was
the
my
foods.
favorite
That
part,
was
the
cool.
hidden rooms.
Yeah.
That's-
They did it all.
Yeah.
Would you guys ride Tron? Is that the ride you guys did? Or
It was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians
which is
of
cooler
the
than
Galaxy?
Tron.
That one, yeah, that
our
one's
fave,
really
yeah.
cool.
Guardians is the GOAT.
That's wild that you explain it that way. That was my one family trip every year as a kid that we went to Disney World.
Yeah, that's good
And
that you guys
so-
made it every year. That's awesome.
Yeah. And so ever since, it's like we got my mom Disney Vacation Club. That's the only place we go back with her. It's the only place she cares to go back to. It's the same thing. We're always trying to bring people and give them the true experience, plan it properly. Because if you go to Disney as a first timer and you spend the money and you take the time and effort, a lot of times it can be a bad experience because you're just waiting in lines like an amusement park.
Oh yeah, you're because you want to get all of it done in that one trip. You want to hit all 4 parks. You want to stay all day at the park. You got your kids screaming, tired. Like it's the way we do it now is and it's almost not fair because it's a cheat code and not everyone can experience the parks 10 times a year, right? But it's like we go over at 2-3 hours at the park in a day. Max will go hit 3 or 4 of our rides and then go back, and then we might go to another park again later that day and do the same. But we're not spending entire days at the park. Like that's too much, too stressful.
Yeah.
We do little bits throughout our trip.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you
it's the
go
way
enough,
to
you
do
can
it.
do it like that because you don't feel obligated. Oh, I got to do
Yeah.
it all. You know?
That's
true.
that BBG mentality.
That is that BBG mentality. Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
me and Tyler, we're going back and forth. If you had to live at a Disney park, which one would you pick?
Epcot.
Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
That was the
I knew
quickest
it. Let me
witted
guess.
answer.
The food.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot. I love all of the parks except Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom I like. I don't love it. I like it.
Okay.
But if I go on 6 trips, one of those trips will have Animal Kingdom. All 6 of them will have the other 3 parks.
Oh wow.
I just
Epcot,
enjoy the animal ride.
yeah, I love the world.
Safari?
The safari ride.
Oh,
on
the safari is cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what I enjoy the
insane.
most
Where
there.
else you get that in the States? I don't know. Maybe you know, but
Not like that. I
Yeah,
don't
right.
think there is something like that. Epcot, part of it is the food, right? Their restaurants all of Disney World is heavily themed. All their restaurants are themed. And like, I am a sucker for themed restaurant. I'm also a sucker for like old timey restaurants. My wife's like, if there's carpet on the floor, Steve's gonna like the flavors. Which is usually like a cheap, old, crusty, like vibey restaurant. Like that's what I like. But I like anything that has a story or a theme. And so like everywhere.
Yeah.
So like Epcot has the San Angel Inn, the Le Cellier Inn, the Beer Garden. Those are neat restaurants that are like heavily themed, and they're also delicious. So that's part of the Epcot allure. I also just love walking through the worlds. Like it's neat how they have, I don't know if it's 8 or 10 individual countries. And then
they go pretty far back. Like most people just walk the outskirts. Like, dude, if you go in the country, there's a lot to experience.
a bunch of stores, restaurants, there's everything.
Shows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We didn't know Canada had a waterfall until last year. Like we keep learning more and more.
Interesting.
Huh?
I'm like going through my mind. I'm like, do I remember seeing that? And there's like a Beauty and the Beast sing along that we didn't even see until like 3 years ago. That is in France, I think. We didn't know about that.
Yeah.
You're always discovering new things.
Right,
and,
right.
And the rides are great too. Like it has Soarin', it has Guardians of the Galaxy. And my kids' favorite ride has always been Test Track. So they're especially tied to it. But Magic Kingdom is a close second because that one is the most emotionally tied, I think. To my memory. It's great for kids sub 10 because it has all the slow moving rides and it has a ton of, I think it has like 50% more rides than any other park.
Yeah. You gonna go to Beacon Barrel? We just got a reservation last night.
I saw that. Yeah, I do not have a reservation yet, but we'll definitely hit it up at some point. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
If we ever cross paths there, we'll have to take you guys into I think you guys know I'm a Club 33 member, maybe not.
No.
We'll have to take you
Only
guys
got one
into
other
the
friends,
clubs.
but yeah, we've never done it. Is it worth it?
I would
it cool?
pay 5x the
Really?
annual fee that they charge.
I've never heard anyone say that. Okay.
It is such a great
Oh,
privilege
wow.
and perk to have. Yeah.
Wow,
love
well,
it.
there you go.
I love it. Yes.
I'm excited.
It's
stuff.
such a great, fantastic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk all day on it. There's so much more
That's
than
right.
just the rides.
I sure
you know?
could.
Yeah. Cool.
My favorite restaurant, there's a few that come to mind. Ohana is just really yummy. Yes. Boathouse is very, very, very good.
Peanut Gallery chiming in back here.
And there's like 15 others that.
Oh, so speaking of old time places, do you ever go to 50s Prime Time?
Oh, yeah.
We go
That's
there
a
almost every time.
And the sci-fi dine-in.
Never been. Everyone says the food sucks.
If you're a car guy, well, it's weird
it's an
because
experience, I'm sure.
the food is pretty mid.
Yeah.
But like
Mid. There we go with some
Yes,
of the,
yes.
the lingo.
that's an older word. Come on.
It's still.
I know that
lingo.
one.
I don't have kids, so I'm not caught up with these.
The food is that's fair. That actually my kids then having a channel where I'm surrounded by constantly by teens and like 20 something. That sounds very Diddy like, but I don't mean it to. Don't mean that
There's
at all.
another one.
That's another middle school thing.
I don't even know what
Yes,
Diddy
yes.
like means. I just have an idea.
Well, I made
of
that
what
one
it
up. It's
means.
just Diddy. Diddy
Yeah.
created that whole like.
Now that is a
little
middle
kid.
school thing. You know,
He's in jail. Yeah,
kids run around yelling "Diddy party." That's like a thing now
kinda
in
get it.
school.
Boil up stuff like that. So
Where were we?
I don't even remember. I was just trying to reconcile. What
Oh,
were
we were talking about 50s Prime Time.
Oh, 50th Prime Time's amazing. I love it. That was the. It's all about the server. If you get the wrong server,
yeah.
like I mean this with love, right? If you get like a flamboyant guy, like it ruins it because you need an old grandma.
I'm the flavor.
I just called him.
and I work at 50s Prime Time? What the hell?
Oh, that's great. Well, because like you don't want like a flamboyant guy is happy. You don't want that. Like you see right through it when he's trying to be grumpy.
Yeah.
You want an old crotchety grandma that's like, get your elbows off the table and stand you in the corner. Like,
Yeah.
so like that's you, and you don't get that too often. They have some old ladies there, but that's when the experience is the best. One of them made a kid in our party cry. She made a comment about a kid's height, and he started crying. I'm like, that's when you know they're doing their job right.
I feel like, have you noticed over the years that they've tamed down being mean? It's more so just kind of like light razzing.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe I thought maybe I was just getting used to it, but yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
that with everything else, right? That's just the way that I think it happens.
The world's shifting now.
Yeah, I've never been to the place. Everyone always says when they go there with us, the Ed Bevix or something.
same
What is
thing.
it? Oh, okay, never been there.
Well, similar, yeah,
It's
similar
where they're
vibe.
kind of mean to you.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. Yeah, Ed Bevix is probably a little more savage than
Okay.
Disney's, but
So,
but Disney's is or was surprising. They made my wife's like 90-year-old grandma sing teapot in front of the whole restaurant. Like they don't mess around.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know. I feel like they've gotten so soft. But you know what? In a way, they haven't gotten soft. So we were because we got married on Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings, and it was on Disney Plus when it first came out and
That's
everything.
amazing.
But since they combined with Hulu, I feel like it's gotten so raunchy, the streaming platforms.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
all
it's-
the Hulu combined stuff. I'm like, whoa, this is Disney Plus.
They're
kinda-
they're going woke and unwoke at the same time.
Yeah. Mixing best of both worlds right now.
yeah.
Yes.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. We have one more little gift
We do.
for you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Actually, it's
I'm
kind
so
of
awkward
it's
getting
kind of
gifts,
a big
by the way.
gift. Oh, you are?
I
Well,
am.
we'll find out. You know what? This one might be not too bad because maybe you already have it. We don't know. We just thought of
Maybe.
you.
I'll
with
be
what you
honest and
do.
I'll let you know if I do.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is that it? Oh, it looks like a tripod of some sort.
No.
Oh, is this like a? Oh, is that a Koenigsegg logo?
This is a ghost mount. It's their proprietary selfie stick
Why do you have
style
this?
video. Well, we know the owner,
Uh-huh.
and we thought, well, with the
I've
Hamilton collection,
used-
all these cool cars you got,
Yeah.
this is one phenomenal way to capture 6 shots from the back of the car.
Goes on the back of the car. You put a
used-
GoPro on
They
it.
have a mount. Are they in Indiana? Or
No.
do you know where they're based? Oh,
Elgin.
we've talked. Okay, I just knew that they were close. They have shipped us some stuff and we've used some of their stuff. I don't have this one. This one's insane. This mounts like multiple cameras.
Yeah, this is their latest and greatest, best model. So
We use one of their mounts, I think, for a 360 cam. That is super cool. I'm almost positive it's them.
got it. Well, this one's all
That's
set up
crazy.
and ready to go, man.
Awesome, man. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hope you guys
We'll put
get
this
some
to
fun
use.
use out of it.
Hell
I was
yeah.
almost going to say you use it from the rear, but I knew what he was going to say.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I think you
know
just said
exactly
you
what I'm gonna
4
say.
times before you said
Did you catch that? I think it's still the cold. I'm still warming up. Did I roll right
You
through
sound
those
like you were a
years?
broken record.
He's seizuring.
No, so going back to cars, what's the coolest drive or road trip or something you've taken in one of your supercars?
We did a trip to. There's been quite a bit, but we did a trip like up through Indiana, up into Michigan, and then we went up to like along the Lake Michigan in one of the towns. I think it was Benton Harbor or something, or South Harbor. Soha. Yes.
South Haven?
South Haven. There you go. South Haven.
Nice place. I like that
area-ish.
place.
Yeah. And then I think we went a little further north. We ferried the cars across the lake to Milwaukee and then drove them back. That was just neat, even though it's local. And then we just shipped all the cars to Key West and we drove all the way up to my home in Windermere. And we kept the cars there for my vow renewal. So it was all kind of part of that.
Oh,
That was really cool.
That's cool.
We've done a lot of neat trips. And now that the kids are driving, we're like taming it down. Like now that my son's with the pack, it's probably good. It's causing us all to be better, safer drivers because we were pretty effing crazy 3-4 years ago. The way that we drove was it needed to be like realigned. And so
Like curvy roads crazy or like highway lanes?
just driving like an asshole?
speeding, driving like an a-hole. Yeah, exactly. And so now it's like, and now there's a pre-talk with everyone. It's like, all right, guys, like there's kids. We're all gonna like, you know, we can speed a little bit, but we're all gonna drive cautious, careful.
You
I
set
don't
that
wanna
example, you know.
You have to, yeah. And then I'm like, quit deleting my phone from Bluetooth. Like, you should know better.
These
like,
are my cars, damn it.
I'm
Who's
like,
deleting my Bluetooth?
I'm like, you have 3 other phones in there. Why are you deleting my phone? That's my only ask. Just don't delete my phone. It's such a pain. That seems like a fair ask, right?
Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
Like, who's
Those
paying for
jerks.
these again, guys? Like, you're deleting my phone out of
I
everyone.
know. Shame
So
on
all the
them.
miles and beaten up on these cars that you've done, what's the most expensive repair you've had? So one repair you're like, woo.
I mean, when we wrecked the Senna, a $1.2 million total loss right by my neighborhood, 2 blocks pulling out of my neighborhood. One of the guys in our group just pulled out right into traffic and he got T-boned. So
Oh, I saw that
I
video.
would easily say the McLaren Senna wreck.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's just like any other loss of a car, right? You can't call McLaren and be like, hey, this is what I did.
No, that was
help me out?
No, not at all. I was
No.
calling the insurance company and waiting months
Whoa.
for them to give me the payout, which they did, and then they
did.
dropped me immediately after that.
Oh, they dropped you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
You were making a vlog that day, weren't you? Or you were like filming it when it happened?
Yeah, we were. Well, no, we weren't. We were driving to go celebrate. I think hitting 1 million subs or something, and we were going to the city, and we had Stratman with us, and he was just with us hanging out. He was not the driver, and we were 2 minutes into the trip because we were leaving my neighborhood to go to this place, and that's when it happened. And so we always have a camera rolling, and as soon as I got a call, and this person's like, I just got in an accident, and he's like, I said this on another podcast, but like my brain goes to the human second, unfortunately, in this situation.
My car.
I'm like, well, first he's calling me, right? So like, if someone else had called me and they're like, X and X just got in an accident, I'd be like, is he okay? But this person was calling me specifically. He's like, I just got in an accident. So in my brain, I'm like, okay,
safe to assume.
he's okay. He's all right. He's talking to me. I'm like, how's the car? Like, is the car?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's wrecked. I'm like, oh my God, like this has never happened. So I turn around and first of all, I'm like, then I call my videographer Aiden, and I'm like, you got to roll. You got to record this. I know this sucks, but so he's recording. And then when I get there, I realize Aiden was the passenger. So I'm like telling this guy that just got hit at 40 miles an hour to record. And I'm like, I didn't know. And then I'm like, Aiden, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know you're like, he's like woozy and like recording this. I'm like, obviously you like, I didn't know you were a passenger in the car. So then we whipped out iPhones and made sure everyone was okay, of course, and then dealt with that. 3 other accidents happened. The cops were like not managing traffic super well. And 3 other accidents happened as a result of the blockage. It was like a homecoming night or something. So it was just a bad situation. It was horrible. So then we ended up going to Texas Roadhouse, which I think you guys,
Hey!
yes.
All right.
Girls
That's
used to
her
work
favorite
at.
meal.
We were supposed to go to Maple and Ash, which is the best, arguably the most prestigious restaurant in Illinois. And Texas Roadhouse was a very solid, it's Stradman's favorite spot, right? And we went there and had the
I've
the
never
cinnamon,
been there.
The cinnamon, it's
Maple and Ash,
really
it's called?
good.
I've heard of it, but
I've never been.
It's like a vibe, in my opinion.
What town is it?
There's one on 59, and that's right. You guys are out in the sticks.
Sticks, he calls it.
59 and 88, and go a little bit south of there. It's 45 minutes. Everywhere, everything's 45 minutes from here, right?
Pretty much,
any civilized culture.
Anything
no,
west from here, and it gets weird. I honestly say that if you go west from here, I just feel like it's incest.
It probably
It's
is
really weird.
That's when people are talking like this. Yep.
Yeah.
Missing teeth.
Now she puts Texas Roadhouse above so many like finer dining places. She just loves steak and potato.
Yeah,
it's like a good go-to.
I think it's like I actually think it's a good like it evokes a certain feeling as well. Like they have a strong like vibe there. Like it's a culture, Texas Roadhouse. So I think the steaks are. I think the steaks are. I do think the steaks are mid. I think the apps are good, but the rolls are like their thing, and those are really good.
I know you talked about on the podcast before, before your son was driving, how much your insurance was. Yeah. How much has it jumped adding him onto your insurance plan?
What just popped in his mind right there?
Let's just say I'm insured with many carriers, and my son is insured on his Model 3. And I have permissive insurance, which means anybody can drive my cars that I so want to drive them, but my son is insured on his car, and that's all that matters.
Okay, that's enough said there.
Okay. That's smart.
This was at the advice. This was after many conversations. Like, yeah, this is the way that it needs to be. Because he's not like, if I added him on my policy with all my Super and Hypercars, it would be insane. It would 4x my price. But he's not driving them that often. Like he's driving his Model 3 95% of the miles that he's doing. So that's when we just take advantage of the permissive thing, and he drives them when I allow him to, but they're certainly not his regular cars.
Yeah. I remember even being a kid growing up, and as you add kids to the insurance plan, it's for a normal person with just an everyday car. 4x is the price. It would go from like $100 to $500 or $600. You pay.
Oh yeah. It's insane.
So I can only imagine it'd go from spending $80,000 to $200,000 to insure all the cars. If you try to put your son on there, or $300,000 at least.
You probably, because back in the day before I had the wreck, and it's not apples to apples because different spread of cars, but similar maybe collection value, but it was like $40,000 to $50,000 a year, which sounds insane when you're like, yeah, my auto insurance is just $40,000 to $50,000 a year. What? But for all the cars that I had, that was a phenomenal deal. Now it's like 80. No, now it's more than that because some of the heavy hitters have gotten really expensive. The carriers I had before Country would just insure everything, and it was like a Bugatti was the same relative cost. Like if I had $1 million car, I was shocked at how cheap it was, and then the $3 million was just 3x that, but it was still stupid cheap. Now it's like I just got my Apollo insured that I bought, and it was like $25,000 just for that car. And some of these Highline cars, I have to go to like really special carriers.
Sure.
And so now I'm probably realistically at like 150 a year, where I was at 50 before.
I see.
Yeah.
The accident caused 3x.
Oh,
it was tough.
with the Senna?
Yeah, it was a tough.
Wow.
Well, way to go, whoever that was.
Yeah. That's okay.
Way to go.
That's all right. We still pick on him every day about it.
Really?
Every day. Wasn't Tommy.
Builds
either.
tough skin.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any car that if you don't already have it, is there a dream car that you don't have that you would like to have?
Yeah, like the McLaren F1, but I think if it's a $20 million car, and I think if I had it, I would look at it and I'd be like, this car is fun, it's cool, it's iconic, but I can get 8 hypers for the price of this car. So is it worth it? And I probably wouldn't keep it long, and I would sell it.
Got it. I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah, I mean it's iconic car from the 90s.
Okay.
And
No, this was great. We did have one question.
Yeah.
Do you think the Hamilton collection will ever end, or after your time's up, will you pass it on to your kids and want them to take it over?
I think they're just starting to become part of the channel a little bit. So I think YouTube this year has gotten even harder than it was. Even when we started, a lot of the influencers are like, it's actually a really hard market right now. It's tougher than it was. Like 10 years ago, you could post a video installing an exhaust on an Audi R8 and it would blow up.
Sure.
And now like that's you have to really think and be creative with guys like Mr. Beast changing the game and many other people. But like a lot of the influencers in this segment are seeing a lot less lower performing videos this year. And so like if our channel ever gets to a point where, and we do create metrics and we follow them and we want to hit a certain percentage of our sub count and blah, blah, blah. So I keep this channel very loose and fun, and HR definitely doesn't exist in it. But at the same time, I do bring some of my business aspect. Like we want to do metrics. We want to have checklists. We want to make sure that we're running some of it like a business. And if it ever stops hitting my metrics, like I'll go out on top. I'll have a 3 to 6 month period where we're not performing well. And then that'll kind of be it, because people are always surprised at how well the channel does, how fast it's grown. Like there's nobody in the automotive industry in this realm that has had this type of growth over the last 4 years. So I'm not going to run a dying channel because this is a hobby for me. This is not generating real income for me.
Sure.
And so I'll go out on top. So there could be, there could be.
That.
But this is a new era. Like my kids are in it. My kid, it's the first vlog where Logan drag raced my Koenigsegg Regera, and that goes live probably, I don't know, it would be Wednesday the 20 something. And I'm really excited because he was a big part of that vlog. He narrated a little bit. So it'll be interesting introducing him and keeping him an active part of that.
Yeah.
New era.
And he may want to take over, have his own ideas of being a young kid,
Yeah, maybe.
Watching social media. Like you said, Mr. Beast changed the game where people's attention spans are so quick that if it's not awesome right away, people are like, I don't care.
Well, the other thing is like it's shifting in many ways. Like it needs a big production value. It's really hard to do something that nobody has done yet, like extremely hard. The market is oversaturated with automotive influencers, and we were part of that problem 4 years ago. Like Triple F is still around, and they had a very unique and they have a great channel. They had a bunch of hypercars. They were kind of unique in their space. We came in with a similar collection, so we created some saturation there. And like, not everybody can continue to thrive the more people that get added to this. And I think people are seeing our success, Triple F's success, and there's other hypercar guys getting into it. Supercar Ron is newer to it, and like you're going to see people come in and continue to saturate the market, and so you have to be exceptionally good at differentiating yourself, picky about what you post. Even though you talked about the short attention span, which is true. Like Mr. Beast does a cut every 10 seconds. I think he changes scenery or something. But we're also seeing long form, very lifestyle stuff like Cletus McFarlane, where he doesn't cut much at all. It's like 40 minutes straight of just what he does in a day, and his stuff does really, really well. But he has like a cult following that really love the guy, and he does some really cool stuff. So it's confusing. It's hard to reconcile which style makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
play the game.
But at the end of the day, the most important thing is staying true to the brand. Do stuff with super and hypercars. Otherwise, it's probably not going to perform well. We did our wedding vlog, which didn't perform well with our core audience, but I think that's a long tail one when it starts hitting because YouTube hits your most core audience, your secondary core audience, and then at some point it hits the general public, and it tests it. I'm confident once that hits the general public, that video is going to do well.
And if it doesn't, whoever didn't like it, screw it. 'Cause that one needs to be on.
yes.
Dude, honestly, that deserved to be on Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings. You guys had that edited so well. It looked.
Yeah, their marketing team reached out to us, and they're going to do something with it. I don't know where they're going to put it.
Oh, sweet.
But they're doing something with it.
Perfect showcase.
But that's one where I went against staying true to my brand, but it was I invested so much money in it. It showcased some of my cars.
Yeah.
And it was so unique where I'm like, even if it doesn't perform well, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
The
something
cars
I
made
wanted
an
to share.
appearance.
Yeah,
briefly.
Exactly.
I loved the little ad where you sat down showing the wedding compared to the supercars you spent on it, and then you were talking about the insurance. I was like, it's kind of tied right into what he was doing.
This is true.
It threw me off for a second. Like, is this part of the video or is this an ad? What is this right now? And you're like, my insurance company.
Yeah.
You got ahead.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. You're inspiring many, and most importantly, you're doing great things to give back.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Hope you like that shirt.
You guys are good old-fashioned baby girls.
Future.
I'm telling you, September, when we go to Iron Gate, I'm wearing this shirt.
Do it.
I'm gonna be pulling up in this.
Yeah,
Listen,
hopefully
come
you
see
don't
the
sue
Apollo.
us either, because we threw the
Nah,
palms
it's
in
okay.
there. You know?
I'll let it slide.
Yes.
I was gonna say, hopefully you don't get something. We don't get something in the mail. Cease and desist.
Yeah, that would be so
right,
funny.
right.
I would never. I would
Oh my
never.
gosh.
No, you
Thanks,
should
guys.
add that to the line. That would be a good one. I feel like
I might.
people that watch the videos, they.
I
a
might.
good
They'll
one.
know.
Yeah.
They know.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for watching. To see other Cold Tub Talks episodes, you can click right here.